Did you know that everything in a restaurant is so carefully laid out to just give the customer the perfect experience? Now in this video, I just want to explain restaurant design and how it's functional for both customers, but at the same time for the waiters that work here as well. Two things. Every restaurant, and I always believe this, they should artificially create corners where possible. For example, we've got two corners here, one corner here, corner, 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 corner. Corners create intimacy, and what that means is for a couple or for families involved, they have a sense of privacy even though they're in a main restaurant space. You may appreciate, for example, in Soho and even Brick Lane, tables are often very close to each other. And to be fair, it's relatively same in Covent Garden as well, but it gives a cozy urban vibe, which is actually what the trend is heading to these days in restaurant environments. The second thing about restaurant environments is this, it's the flow. Now, if you look at me, I'm in section 1. Any waiter could just walk through, carry food, no problem at all. Likewise, customers don't really have their backs to each other, which kind of breaks that vibe of intimacy and coziness. You can see even if you sit at table 10, you feel immersed. If you imagine this was full, you'd feel immersed in the environment when it is busy on a Saturday night. Same here, you still feel immersed. And the best thing about me when I took Para Covent Garden on was that it's a square shape. If you look at the actual shape of the restaurant, it's a perfect rectangle. There's nothing awkward like there is at City Spice, for example, where like the building juts out. It's nothing like that. What that meant was the old owners of this restaurant, like before, not before it was a Para, before it was a cafe, what they did was they had no corners, none of this partition. They just had rows and rows and rows of tables. It felt like a church. Genuinely, that's the best way for me to say it. It wouldn't be pleasant for customers. This way, by doing things like this, by having a square space, I can put booths in for customers that want that booth experience. I can put rows of tables in for big groups, and at the same time, essentially hit every single aspect of this space. This is what appealed to me when I took this restaurant on.